Is there a reason why there have been so many unexplained natural disasters recently? And why do the actions of those in power seem increasingly frantic? In the hidden corners of our existence, beyond the routine of our daily lives, lies a reality that has been intentionally hidden from us. The old guard, those who cling fiercely to outdated norms, are acutely aware of the seismic shifts shaking our world. The upheavals of recent years have spared no one. These questions reveal a profound change taking place on our planet. A change that is anything but random. Well, if you're new here, I invite you to be part of our community by subscribing to our channel. Here, we reveal the hidden truths of our world. To understand more about the meaning of things, we sought wisdom from the work of Dolores Cannon, who was a pioneer in the fields of hypnosis and past life regression. Throughout her career, she has written several books exploring the mysteries of the universe and the depths of human consciousness. One of her acclaimed works, Keepers of the Garden, investigates metaphysical ideas and the concept that extraterrestrial beings played a role in the formation of humanity. Do you believe that these dramatic changes, from mysterious natural events to the frenzied behaviors of the powerful, signify a grander universal scheme? Think of a child who refuses to accept an unpleasant truth, closing his eyes and ears to reality. In the same way, those in authority choose denial, unable to admit the evolution of the world and their increasingly diminished control. In their frantic quest for control, they use fear as a weapon, building a web to trap the masses. Fear has been its cornerstone and a method of preserving its dominance and authority for centuries. Societies have been shaped by this fear, instilled deeply, ensuring conformity and submission. However, a new breeze of change is blowing, carrying the essence of freedom. The very structure of our society is undergoing a profound metamorphosis. The advent of technology, especially the internet, has broken down the walls that previously restricted information. People are waking up and realizing the flaws in the systems that govern us. Governments, religions, and medical institutions, once shrouded in secrecy, are now exposed to scrutiny. Individuals face their deepest fears and hidden demons as life pushes them into unknown realms. This awakening process resembles a purifying storm, tearing away the veils of deception and revealing hidden truths. As you face your fears, these fears emerge, demanding recognition and resolution. Recognizing these fears is the first step to true freedom. Embarking on a path of self-discovery and empowerment is a transformative journey. However, the elite, those who cling to their power, are acutely aware of this global awakening. They recognize the vibrational and energetic transformations that reshape our existence. However, they deliberately obscure this understanding, dismissing it as mere conspiracy. Its aim is to prevent this inevitable change, delaying the advancement of human consciousness. Their strategies are diverse and extreme, designed to preserve their dominance, even if it means leading the world into chaos. In their desperation, they incite conflicts, spread disease, and manipulate mass migrations, orchestrating events with strategic precision. For example, the recent COVID-19 pandemic, which began in late 2019, saw governments and powerful entities employ fear tactics through social media to control populations. Lockdowns, mandatory vaccination programs, and the spread of misinformation have led to widespread fear and compliance, highlighting the way crises are used to maintain the status quo. To those observing, these occurrences appear staged and carefully planned. The timing and sequence of events often raise suspicions, as can be seen with simultaneous economic crises and political upheavals in several countries. Negative energies, these low vibrations, remain at the limits of our consciousness. They only become real when we allow them to penetrate our minds and hearts. The media, a powerful tool in the hands of the elite, perpetuates fear. Through news and entertainment, they paint a grim reality, bombarding us with stories of violence, death, and betrayal. These narratives keep us fixated on negativity, preventing us from seeing the glimmer of hope in the midst of the darkness. Especially since the end of the 20th century, there has been an increase in fear-inducing content. For example, coverage of terrorist attacks, such as those of September 11th, 2001, not only informed, but also instilled deep fear in the global population. The aftermath saw significant political changes and the introduction of the Patriot Act in the United States, which expanded government surveillance and reduced civil liberties, showing the power of fear in shaping public behavior and policy. Yet even in the face of this torrent of negativity, there are positive messages, like beacons of light in the storm, guiding us to higher understanding. Stories of imaginary problems and impending catastrophes are beginning to lose control of the collective psyche. People are awakening on a subconscious level. They are questioning the narratives presented to them, discerning truth from falsehood. Power structures tremble in the face of this awakening, resorting to increasingly absurd stories that only those deeply rooted in their delusions choose to believe. Most, those with logical and reasonable minds, see through the facade. In this great game of existence, our conscious minds often succumb to the illusion of possessing all knowledge. The ego, always insistent, claims omniscience. However, in reality, our conscious minds remain profoundly ignorant. The fear that occasionally creeps into our lives is not imposed on us by external forces, but is a creation of our own minds. We renounce our personal power, allowing external influences to dictate our emotions and actions. This renunciation arises from fear, an emotion that holds us back, limiting our true potential. Fear is nothing more than an illusion, a creation of the mind. The true reality is love. We have the incredible ability to choose, succumb to fear, or embrace love. This freedom allows us to imprison ourselves in fear or free ourselves with love. We are the creators of our own experiences, the architects of our destinies. No external force dictates our circumstances. It is our own minds that shape our reality. What we fear, we eventually bring into existence. This truth is fundamental to our existence, a journey of growth, learning, and self-discovery. In the midst of chaos, there is hope. The elite, in their efforts to stay in power, inadvertently present us with a choice. They lead us to face our deepest fears, urging us to choose. This moment is crucial to our collective evolution. We can no longer remain neutral or stand in the middle. We are at a turning point, and this is where we must decide our path. Events in our world, both orchestrated and natural, are catalysts. They force us to face the truth about our existence. The turbulence we see is not random. It's part of a grand scheme. The powerful elite will continue their tactics, causing more upheavals, both man-made and natural. The chaos will intensify, reaching new heights. In the midst of this disorder, we have a choice. We can choose to surrender to fear or embrace love, unite or divide, awaken or remain asleep. The structure of our reality is changing, and we play a crucial role in this transformation. It is a time of significant spiritual awakening, a time to recognize our inherent power and divinity. We must let go of fear, as it ties us to the cycle of karma. There is nothing to fear except what we create in our minds. The external world may present challenges, but our responses shape our reality. By choosing love over fear, we transcend the limitations of the physical world. Love is the highest vibration and the essence of our being. It propels us on our spiritual journey. We are not victims of circumstances, we are co-creators of our destiny. The veils of illusion are lifting, revealing the truth that has been hidden for ages. We are beings of immense potential, capable of transcending fear and embracing love. In these transformative times, it is crucial to focus on the light, on the beauty of the new existence, and on the new dimension that is emerging. The challenge is not to get caught up in the web of fear, sadness, and regret that the external world often presents. Many who were progressing were pulled back into the depths of the third dimension, consumed by negativity. The key is to resist the pull of media narratives, whether through television or newspapers. These external sources do not define our reality. By embracing love and rejecting fear, we can move forward into a brighter future, co-creating a reality full of light and unlimited potential. The time has come to recognize our power and step into our true selves, transforming the world and ourselves in the process. Our world is shaped by the thoughts we harbor and the intentions we set. Negative thoughts, like the shadows in our minds, can be dispelled not just by letting them go, but by actively replacing them with positive thoughts. Choosing to focus on positivity, even in the midst of challenges, is a transformative act. This deliberate focus reshapes our internal landscape, aligning our consciousness with higher vibrations of love and light. The transition to the new land requires a profound inner change. It involves releasing attachments to greed, dominance, and materialism. These old-world attributes have no place in the emerging reality. The new dimension demands love, compassion, unity, and understanding. It urges us to abandon the restrictive beliefs that have held humanity captive for so long. In times of uncertainty and rapid change, it's easy to get swept up in fear and negativity. The constant flow of alarming news, tragic events, and disturbing predictions can drive us to despair, making it difficult to see the light in the darkness. Yet, in the midst of this chaos, a profound truth resonates through the wisdom we share. We hold the power to create our own reality, to shape our future, and to transcend the limitations of the third dimension. The key is to shift our focus to the light. Each soul has the choice to evolve. It is crucial to understand that each soul is on a unique journey. Not everyone will awaken to higher truths, and that is perfectly normal. Each soul has the freedom to choose its own path, and we must respect the choices of others, even if they are different from ours. The path to awakening is deeply personal, and each individual will awaken in their own divine timing. You may find people around you who seem unaware of the transformative changes that are happening. They may be absorbed in their daily routines, seemingly untouched by the profound changes taking place. But there is a spark within every soul, a spark that can ignite when the time is right. Your actions, words, and energy have the power to touch the hearts of others, even if they don't immediately understand the magnitude of the change. Your positivity and love can plant seeds of awakening. By walking the path of light, you become a beacon to others, guiding them by your example. Remember, you are not alone on this journey of awakening. Higher beings, cosmic energies, and spiritual guides are here to help humanity through this transition. These benevolent forces are experiencing the same shifts and dimensional shifts as we are. They resonate with frequencies of love and unity, offering guidance to those who listen with their hearts. There are individuals whose souls are tuned to these higher frequencies, ready for dimensional change. They are in tune with the whispers of the universe, and their intuition guides them to profound changes. For these individuals, change is tangible, an undeniable reality that resonates internally. These souls are the pioneers, lighting the way for others. Maybe you are one of them. However, there will always be those who, due to their current level of consciousness, may reject this truth. To them, the concept of dimensional change may seem like eccentric ramblings or fanatical delusions. But even in the most skeptical minds, the seeds of awakening can be planted. Something subtle emerges, a curiosity, a sense of wonder, a belief that there is more to life than what we perceive. These seeds can turn into significant achievements. The role of those who have awakened is to help others embark on this journey. It involves helping people free themselves from their fears and venture into the unknown, where there are infinite possibilities. The void before us is not empty. It is a realm of infinite potential, awaiting the strokes of our dreams and intentions. As truth seekers, way showers and light workers, you are at the forefront of this transformation. Your mission goes beyond personal growth. It's about helping humanity transition into a new era of consciousness. Your words, actions, and energy are powerful tools for change. When you express your truth and embody love and light, it creates waves in the collective consciousness. These ripples touch the people around you, even if they don't immediately recognize them. Your very presence becomes a beacon, guiding others forward. This is a profound responsibility and an incredible honor. At this crucial juncture, we are on the cusp of a new era, a new dimension of existence. Outdated paradigms built on fear, control, and manipulation are crumbling under their own weight. The powerful elite may try to maintain control, but they cannot stop the cosmic events that reshape our reality. The choice between fear and love has never been more critical. The awakening of individuals, fueled by love and guided by truth, is ushering in a new consciousness. Each soul's journey is unique, and although some may remain unaware, there is a universal spark within everyone waiting to be ignited. As truth seekers, light workers, and guides, your role is essential. Your actions, words, and love provoke transformation, influencing hearts and minds, even those who have not yet awakened. By embracing this role, you become a beacon, lighting the way to a future defined by love, unity, and unlimited potential. Although challenges may arise, the honor of participating in this wave of transformation is immeasurable. In this transformative journey, it's crucial to recognize the power of community and collective action. While personal awakening is a significant step, collective consciousness thrives when we unite and support one another. Our interconnectedness means that each individual's growth contributes to the overall elevation of humanity. Historically, significant changes have always stemmed from the collective efforts of awakened individuals. From social movements to technological advancements, it is the combined energy of many that propels society forward. For instance, the civil rights movements of the 1960s were driven by the unified voices of those who sought justice and equality. These collective efforts sparked a wave of transformation that reshaped societal norms and values. In today's world, digital platforms have become powerful tools for fostering community and spreading awareness. Online groups, social media, and forums provide spaces for like-minded individuals to share insights, support each other, and collaborate on initiatives that promote positive change. These digital communities are the modern equivalents of ancient wisdom circles. where knowledge was shared and collective consciousness was nurtured. Moreover, participating in community activities, whether local or global, enhances our sense of purpose and belonging. Volunteering, joining meditation groups, attending workshops, or simply engaging in discussions about consciousness and transformation can amplify our individual efforts. These interactions not only strengthen our resolve, but also inspire others to embark on their own journeys of awakening. It's also vital to engage in practices that cultivate empathy and compassion. Acts of kindness, active listening, and offering support to those in need create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond our immediate circles. These actions reinforce the notion that we are all part of a larger, interconnected web of existence. By working together, we can overcome the challenges posed by outdated paradigms and co-create a reality rooted in love, unity, and infinite potential. Embrace the power of collective action and community. Together, we can build a brighter future for all, one that reflects the highest aspirations of our shared humanity. Trust in your love and light. They are guiding humanity toward higher consciousness, one choice at a time. If this message resonates with you, subscribe to our channel for more guidance on how to navigate this transformative journey. See you in the next video.